All right, Ruben.
All right, Tony.
How long ago was this movie made, and it's finally going to hit the scene on Biff here?
It started the weekend, Thanksgiving weekend of '09. I met with Robin over at the high school, and she's their homeless student liaison over there. And she had this idea about getting the kids that she deals with, those at-risk kids, those crisis situations, giving them a voice. And she gave me an idea, and from that November of '09 till July of 2010, that's what I was doing in my spare time, late at night, in front of my computer, putting this together, getting these kids on camera. So for the first time, they're telling the stories. And that's one of the most remarkable things. Without their courage, there was no way that we would even have this movie. And for that, I'm so indebted to them for being willing to do that. I think the whole community is indebted to them for doing that.
Right on. And how do you think it's affected the kids themselves?
Well, for one thing, it was probably nerve-wracking being in front of some crazy guy with glasses they never met before telling their stories. But for them, I think it's brought confidence. It's brought hope. At the time when they were so low in their lives, somebody came by and was wanted to know what they were going through.
At the end of everything, they told me that they found my stepmom murdered. And, when I left my grandma's house because they left me there, I didn't know what else to do. So I walked to the old house where we was living on Park Avenue. And they didn't exactly clean everything up. And it was kind of sad to see everything how it was. Like, there's blood marks from the tile floor going into the carpet. There's blood all the way going up the stairs.
And they feel like, I have a home, I got a friend that lets me do that, but they're in fact homeless. And it's a tough reality to confront, but I think through this film we've been able to create such an empathy for these kids, more than sympathy. I mean, where people are actually motivated to do something about it, and there's really nothing like it. It's a self-starting. It comes out of people when they watch this movie, and I'm just blessed, lucky to be a part of this.
It sounds like you've grown a little bit from the experience.
Yeah, it was. It's my first feature, and talk about going through the school of hard knocks to learn something. For me, it taught me so much. It makes you love your kids more. It makes you want to hug them more. It makes you so thankful for what you had growing up. I mean, there's always somebody in a worse situation, and I hope that through the film, it'll just help people become more aware of what's going on around them. And it's easy to think because you don't see it that it doesn't exist, or you don't even think about it. But I think the film puts it right in your face, and for me, it was all about right down the line. It wasn't being political, it wasn't being religious. It was, look, this is what's going on. What are we going to do, and how are we going to react? Not react, but respond. I think a response is more important than a reaction. And a response is calculated. And I think that's what we need. And I believe in the people of the community to actually come together. It's not about getting a government handout to help these kids. It's about how can we love these kids. And that's what it comes down to. Love ain't red, love ain't blue. And love really has no initiative, no agenda. It has initiative, but it has no agenda. Yeah. And so I'm just blessed to be a part of this.
Well, hey, best of luck to you, and God bless you for making that film.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are great. What you guys are doing is so great.